chapter you on?
Right.
And then there was light.
Is that the one with pictures or no?
Noah's Ark, the animals. And
We're going here. Okay. Welcome to the reorganization meeting of Hainesport Township Committee. I'd like to invite everybody to stand for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. This meeting is called pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. This meeting of January 4, 2022 was included in a meeting notice sent to the Burlington County Times and Courier Post on January 6, 2021, and advertised in said newspapers on January 8, 2021, and January 9, 2021, respectively posted on the website and the bulletin board in the municipal building on January 9, 2021, and has remained continuously posted as required under the statute. In addition, a copy of this notice is and has been available to the public and is on file in the office of the municipal clerk. At this time, I would like to invite resident William Lynch to lead our invocation.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Good evening, Lord. We give you thanks for another new year. May it be one filled with hope that COVID will soon be history. Grant that this year will be healthier, where we may eventually remove our masks so we can again see smiles and give and receive hugs of our loved ones. Let it be a year in serving our community. We can offer new plans, new decisions, and new dreams. We give thanks for our leaders who serve our great township and are willing to serve others. We pray for those who may be struggling in our town, some due to sickness, loss of employment, or other issues, and may they find comfort in their time of need. We ask you to guide us so that this future meetings may be effective and decisive. May this new year be one that offers us peace, justice, and look for the betterment of our community. All this we ask in your name. Amen and shalom.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Mr. Lynch. Statement of election for members of the Township Committee. This shall certify that Gerard A. Klaus, with a total of 1,392 votes, officially won the November 2nd, 2021 election for Hainesport Township Committee. Congratulations. And at this time, it is my pleasure to administer the oath of office to Mr. Klaus. And I believe Mr. Erlin's going to hold the Bible for him. I, Gerard A. Klaus, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New
and
Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same and to the governments
to the same and to the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office of
all the duties of the office of
Hainesport Township Committee member,
Hainesport Township Committee member,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God. send you the picture. Oh, thanks.
Can I have a roll call, please?
Mrs. Gilmore?
Here.
Mr. McLaughlin?
Here.
Mr. Levinson?
Here.
Mr. Klaus?
Here.
Mr. Montgomery?
Here.
Okay. I offer to the governing body Resolution 2022-1, appointing the mayor, chairperson of the governing body of the Hainesport Township Committee for 2022. Is there a nomination for mayor?
I'll nominate Bruce McLaughlin.
Second?
Roll call, please.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. McLaughlin?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes. Okay. All right. Committeeman McLaughlin, please come forward for the oath of office, which I have the pleasure of administering. And I believe his family is here. His grandson, Jace, is going to hold the Bible. I, Bruce McLaughlin, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state, under the authority of the people, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform the duties of the office of Hainesport Township Mayor, Chairman of Township Committee,
Hainesport Township Mayor, Chairman of the Township Committee,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate this. Thank you. Thank you. That's thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sure. Okay. Okay, thank you, everybody. Next, we need to appoint a deputy mayor, Resolution 2022-2-1. Can I have a nomination?
I'd like to nominate Jerry Klaus.
I'd like to second that. Who seconds that?
Did I leave my?
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
And Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go, buddy.
This time, I'll administer the oath of office of deputy mayor.
I don't know.
I
I have no idea.
do solemnly swear
I know that's
that I
my
will
son,
support
though.
the
I know.
Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the same and to the governments
to the same and the governments
established in the United States
established in the United States
and in this state,
and in the state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties
all the duties
of the office of
of the office of
Hainesport Township Deputy Mayor,
Hainesport Township Deputy Mayor,
Vice Chairman of Township Committee,
Vice Chairman of Township Committee,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. Okay.
I'll get it.
So, if I may be so bold to just skip one resolution and move over to 2022-4-1 and jump down to Township Planner, could I get a motion to appoint Scott Taylor Planner?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Scott's got another, he wants to make sure he gets hired in another town,
Oh, wait a minute.
so we have to get him out of here. You're in. You're welcome.
Take a vote.
Yeah, let's take a vote.
Okay,
Roll call.
okay.
Who made the motion?
Ken?
Ken.
And
Yes.
Second.
Bruce seconded.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. All right. All right, Scott, don't get a ticket. All right. So,
He's that
Um,
special.
with that, we'll move forward. Again, this is the annual reforming of our entire government in one half hour or less. And the next item would be the Resolution 2022-3-1. I'm just going to read through the appointees real quick. So it's on the record. Public Safety Liaison, Gerard Klaus. Deputy Bruce Levinson. Construction Code Enforcement Liaison, myself. Deputy Gerard Klaus. Administration, myself. Deputy Leila Gilmore. Finance Liaison, Leila Gilmore. Deputy Ken Montgomery. Public Works Liaison, myself. Deputy Gerard Klaus. Economic Development Liaison, myself. Deputy Leila Gilmore. Hainesport Education Foundation, Ken Montgomery. Senior Citizen Club, Leila Gilmore. And Board of Chosen Freeholders, Ken Montgomery. Environmental Commission Liaison, Bruce Levinson. And the Recreation Commission, Bruce Levinson. So do we have a motion to approve those appointees?
Motion to approve?
I'll second.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. So 2022-4-1, this authorizes various professional appointments and contracts. Township Auditor Robert Nahila, Bowman and Company. Township Solicitor John Gillespie, Parker McKay. Township Engineer Martin Miller of the Alimo Group. Township Special / Conflict Projects Engineers Wendell Bibbs, Remington and Vernick. Township Planner Scott Taylor of Taylor Design, again. Bond Counsel Craig Gargano. And Mariana Diosa Gomez, Parker McKay. Affordable Housing Attorney John Gillespie of Parker McKay. Labor Attorney Susan Hodges of Parker McKay. Conflict Attorney Doug Heinold of Raymond, Coleman, and Heinold LLP. Animal Control New Jersey Animal Control Services LLC. Affordable Housing Planner Randy Gottesman, CGP&H. Affordable Housing Administrative Agent, the same. So that's Resolution 2022-4-1.
Motion to approve 2022-4-1?
Second.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. 2022-5-1 appoints a risk management consultant, TC Irons Agency.
Motion to approve 2022-5-1?
Second.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. 2022-6-1 appoints Joint Land Use Governing Body Class 1 through 4 alternate. I guess we have that list in here somewhere. I might have missed that. Let's see where we are.
It's right here if you want.
Yeah, okay. Man, thanks. So, Class 1, mayor or mayor's designate is a one-year term. That'd be me. Class 2, official of the municipality would be Paula Costco. Class 3, governing body member, one-year term for this year as Leila Gilmore. Class 4 citizen of the municipality, a 3-year term, it would be Letitia Kelly. And Class 4 citizen of the municipality would be Irene Baggio. Class 4 alternate 1, another citizen of the municipality, it's 2-year term, Richard Bradley. And Class 4 alternate 2 is vacant for now.
Motion to approve 2022-6-1?
Second.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. So we have the Environmental Commission, 3-year term expiring 12/31/2024, Letitia Kelly, and likewise Roger Hessel.
Motion to approve 2022-7-1?
Second that?
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. Appoint a joint, 2022-8-1, appoints a joint insurance fund commissioner in the name of Paula Coscow, alternate fund commissioner Donna Kilburn, a claims coordinator Donna Kilburn, and a safety coordinator Paula Coscow.
Motion to approve 2022-8-1?
Second?
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. I don't know about this next
Yeah,
one.
this is a tough one.
Appoint deputy clerk
Motion
Tara Wicker.
motion to approve 2022-9-1?
Second that?
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
He's thinking about it.
Let me think.
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. Tara does a great job.
Yes, he does. Thank you, Tara.
Appointing a public agency compliance officer in the name of Paula Coscow.
Motion to approve
Second.
2022-10-1? Looks like we already got a second.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
It was
Sorry,
me.
Mr.
Yeah. Yes.
Montgomery?
But I'll say yes.
Okay, Mr. Klaus and Mrs.
Yes.
Gilmore?
Yes.
And Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. Okay, congratulations, Paula, you're chief, cook, and bottle washer all in one. You do great, appreciate everything you do. So these are,
Get the stain out of the carpet.
Got it.
yeah, he does it all. So these are all consent agenda resolutions, again, pretty much forming our government. I'm going to blow through them real quick.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, did I miss something?
Yeah, I'd like to make a change on 2 of them.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Tell me what you want to do.
2022-12-1, I need them to change the dates in February and March to the 8th.
February 8th and March 8th?
Yes. And on 2022-14-1, the holidays, President's Day is the 21st, not
Okay.
the 14th.
Again, I'm not going to go through the ordinance, the resolutions in full.
So do we
I'm
have to
just-
have a motion to correct?
Yeah, we can, let's do
No,
them.
I'm.
I don't know, I don't think so.
So what's,
Wait a minute.
She wants to change February
I think-
8th and March 8th?
I think what you want to do is this. If you're going to change those 2 dates, everyone's a consensus, so the motion would be to adopt, when you adopt the consent agenda, you would adopt that with the understanding that the dates for February and March have been changed.
Right, okay.
And President's Day.
And President. Day,
Yeah,
they were
I'll
saying.
mention that at the end, yes. So, real quick, it's 2022-12-1 through roughly 2022-31-1. I don't think we skip any. So we're adopting committee, I guess that would be meeting dates. Again, naming official newspapers, establishing township holidays, authorization of committee, the entire committee needed before encumbering expenses, CFO notification of all appointments which obligate the township to expend funds, adopting a cash management plan, fixing the rate of interest on delinquent accounts and miscellaneous charges, authorizing the assessor to file appeals with the Burlington County Board of Taxation, authorizing the tax assessor to handle rollback assessment matters on behalf of the township. 21-1 establishes the depositories of funds. We, next is establishing a $250 petty cash fund. Next is to authorize check signers. Then we authorize state contract and county contract for purchases, designate primary care physician for employees, authorizing tax sale and delinquent installment payments for special sewerage assessments, authorizing tax collector to refund or apply credits for taxes, authorizing the tax collector to mail notice for tax sales, closing municipal complex fields on certain dates. We also appoint a Recreation Commission member in the name of Elizabeth Laliberto Di Benedetto, appointing Emergency Management Coordinator and Deputy William Challender and George Myers, okay? And then we are going to change some meeting dates in February to the 8th and in March to the 8th. And we're going to add President's Day as an official township holiday.
Instead of the
There's
14th,
the
it's
wrong
the
day.
21st.
Right, okay.
So can I make a motion then to approve 2022-12-1 all the way down to 2022-31-1 with the 2 modifications?
Yes.
I'll second.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes, and that's,
Mayor, before you go to committee comments from the public, there was one at the top of the page, which I missed as well. It's appointing the QPA, Paula, as the QPA 22.
Paul, yes.
-1.
Do we not need to vote on that again?
You
did.
Did I miss it?
Yeah,
This
because it
one you
should.
didn't
Okay,
vote.
that's slowing me down once in a while. All right.
We got you.
So we need to take a vote on Resolution 2022-11-1. And
I'll make a motion for 22-12-1.
I accept that.
we're gonna
No
take
hesitation.
11.
22.
I'll approve that.
11-1.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yep.
Mayor
Yes.
McLaughlin? Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes, we're going to open it to comments from the public on the reorg matters only.
We do have one resident online as well.
That's me, everyone. Hi,
Hello.
it's Anna. Sorry I couldn't be with you tonight, I'm in quarantine.
Oh, no.
Again?
Get better soon. My goodness.
It's fun. Anyway, I just congratulate the mayor and the deputy mayor, and look forward to a great year for Hainesport.
Thank you. Great.
Thank
Lovely.
you.
Thank you.
I second that.
Thank you, Anna. Okay, comments from the committee, starting on the end. Bruce?
Yes, I have to say, I've been here for a year now, and I have to say that my experience with Hainesport government has been an amazing one. I have a sense of pride in this township, and I'm so proud of our township committee, our hired professionals, our employees in Hainesport, our volunteers in Hainesport, fire department, our emergency personnel. I've never seen the workings of Hainesport government from the inside before, but being a part of it, I'm just so impressed by it all, and I want to thank everybody for all of their hard work, and I'm just very glad to be a small part of that. I want to congratulate our new deputy mayor, our new mayor, and I want to thank our former mayor for what she did for this whole past year. Congratulations, everybody, and thank you.
That's a tough one to follow, Jer. Bruce, holy cow.
Leila?
Ditto. And just, congratulations, Bruce and Jerry.
Thank you.
Good team.
Ken?
Sorry.
Yeah, my running mate pretty much said what I was going to say there,
Sorry,
but he said it much more eloquently than I think I would
Oh, I
have, very
doubt
short, much shorter, so ditto. And congratulations to Jerry and to Bruce, and really want to echo just Mayor Gilmore's term as mayor. Just really thought she did a super job, and just again, love being a small part of this here. I'm very humbled and honored to serve Hainesport, town in which I've lived for 25 years and reared my now 4 adult children, which is kind of hard to believe. The people that work here are just awesome, and they work with such a passion and such commitment, and it's just wonderful. And as Bruce said, who knew? I mean, things seemed great, from the outside, and when you come inside and you see all the little details and all the little things, it's incredible. So, thank you. Thank you.
Good job, Ken. You topped me.
I'm on. First of all, it's humbling to be elected by your town. I can't get over how amazing it is to be elected and have people have confidence in you, and I really appreciate it, and I hope everybody knows I'll never take that for granted. And then I appreciate the confidence you have in making me deputy mayor, and it seems like I was just elected the first time, not too long ago. Now I'm like one of the veterans up here. It goes quick, but we truly have a great town. Everybody here is just fabulous, and I think anybody that knows me knows how much I love this town, and thank you all.
You know, when you go away somewhere and people ask you where you're from and you say Hainesport, they go, what, where? So right away you rattle off Mount Laurel, hoping you're Cherry Hill, and of course if you're far away, you'll say Philadelphia. Well, one of the reasons I moved here with my wife many years ago is that very reason. It was, we were tucked away, and I think 38 was a 2-lane highway just before we started making the decision to come here. But now, a lot of the surrounding towns' issues have come to roost in Hainesport, affordable housing, warehouse development, big issues. I was lucky last week to have breakfast with some of the surrounding town mayors, and I got a taste of what's going on in some of these towns. Hundreds and hundreds of units of affordable housing, builders' remedy suits. I mean, it was like horrible listening to, what's being forced on them as far as affordable housing mandates. And I want to commend the committee up here for having the courage to address our seemingly little Hainesport obligation, and I want to congratulate Paul and John the way they handled it. We have yet to see if the development will pass muster. It's a little bit of a squeeze, but we've eliminated, it seems, for the time being, builders' remedy suits that would basically cause our school to be rebuilt and added on. The committee in the past had the courage to enter into some negotiations for some commercial ratables that are going to add somewhere in the vicinity of $20 million over 30 years to our tax base, with more to come. I don't think any of us want to see Hainesport turned into a huge warehouse town, but I think what's planned is so far is plenty, and hopefully I'd like to see that enough personally, but we never know. So we have some big issues to deal with this year, and I'm looking forward to working with the committee to solve them. And I think, again, the past committees have done a great job in getting us to where we're at now. So thank you very much for having the trust in me to be mayor, and I hope I live up to your expectations this year. So we're going to take a little break. Let me see. We have a benediction from Bill. Do we want to do that first?
Yes.
And then we have an adjournment. We have some coffee and cookies.
Thank you, Mayor. Congratulations on your new
Thank you.
appointment. Gary, on your appointment as deputy mayor.
Thank you.
I guess this means that come next Christmas for the tree lighting ceremony of Mr. and Mrs. Claus, we'll have the mayor driving them.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You're going to ride in my old truck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let us bow our heads in prayer. Let us pray, eternal God, we ask you a blessing upon our township of Hainesport. We ask you to give the spirit of wisdom, charity, and justice to those previously elected and to those appointed here this evening. May they faithfully serve in their offices and promote the well-being of all the residents. We give thanks for our volunteers and dedicated employees who faithfully serve our community. We ask your guidance upon this committee in making some tough decisions during the year. Help them to wisely consider the pros and cons when evaluating their options. May there be a spirit of camaraderie in this room and a committee working together to make the best decisions for all the people of Hainesport. All this we ask in your name, Amen and Shalom.
Amen.
Amen.
Shalom.
Thank you.
So, do we need a motion to
I
adjourn?
make a motion that we adjourn the reorganization meeting.
Second.
Sounds good to me.
All in-
Mrs. Gilmore?
Yes.
Mr. Levinson?
Yes.
Mr. Klaus?
Yes.
Mr. Montgomery?
Yes.
Mayor McLaughlin?
Yes. So we have some coffee and,
So about a 15-minute,
sure.
15, 20 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. So Anna, I'm going to close out this meeting, and I actually have a separate go-to meeting for the second meeting.
Yeah, I've got the link, I see that.
Okay, perfect. No, you can leave that on. Yeah, I'm going to shut, everything's going to actually get shut off, and